Blessings in the name of Yeshua. I come again to you with heavy heart, but that's okay. I've, I've been praying and crying out to Yeshua for everyone throughout all of this stuff that's going on around us. And I'm coming to you right now, Father, in the name of Yeshua. Just put love within each word I talk. Not to flatter people, but to tell people the truth about your total love and about what you did for us. I'm asking in the name of Yeshua. I come to you because the Father had been speaking to me over and over and over again about hate. And I know how hate is. I really do. When, and I don't talk about this easily because, see, I was married before. For 17 years, I was married to this man. And yeah, it wasn't always good, but to me, I could forgive everything that he did. Even to me, I could forgive it. But when it came to light that he had molested our daughter, that was the last straw that broke the camel's back. I remember the day that I got in the vehicle with my two children and I was leaving. And I was praying, and all I could do is see Yeshua when he was hanging on that cross, and he was looking out there, out to all of those people that was there, his mother, Mary Magdalene, and the other women that followed him over there. But he looked out there and he seen some of the priests as they stood out there, the ones that had cried for his blood to be upon them, and the other people that had stood out there and cried, let his blood be upon us, before Pilate. But he looked and he said, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they do. And I remember that very day. I mean, it was a beautiful sunshiny day on the outside, but in here, all I could feel was emptiness, loss, and pain. And yeah, betrayal. And then I went to my church at that time because I was assistant pastor and youth pastor, and the elders of the church looked at me and said, well, Barbara, you must have done something wrong. It's your fault. If you'd really been living for him like you're supposed to, it wouldn't have happened. Well, you know, it did happen. And it took a long time for me to get that out of me because what if they're right? And Yeshua finally told me no. The will of man will do what he wants to do. But let me tell you this. I had got hate in my heart for a while for him. Total hate. So I know what hate is. So this is the example that Yeshua gave me. Hate is like a cancer, and a cancer displays uncontrollable growth throughout division beyond normal limitation, cells spreading to other locations in the body via the lymph nodes or the blood. It is invasive. It destroys adjacent tissues. That's what hate is. Hate enters into the heart, goes to the mind, and spreads to the body like a virus, destroying everything it touches. It took me a while to dig and root that out and learn to forgive. As he said, we must forgive our enemies. We must love them and do good to them. And it's hard to love when you really, really, really hate someone. And you hate because of pain that's happened to you. Satan knows exactly where to dig. It's like he takes the finger right into the sore and he just twists it around. But you know, for my own soul's sake, I had to forgive my ex-husband. I pray for him daily. I pray that one day that he really, really gives his heart to Yeshua. And you know, there is enough room in heaven for me and him both. And my husband I have now that dearly loves me and takes care of me and wouldn't raise a hand to me. But we got to love each other. We really do. On both sides and everyone. I'm speaking to everyone out there. Not only this little war that's been going on, but out there. If you harbor hate, anger, and bitterness in your heart, Yeshua keeps telling me, I'm not coming and getting them. They will be left behind. I don't want to see anger, hate, and bitterness destroy people's contact with Yeshua. Because he loved us so much that he died for us. And if you think it's easy to put hate and anger and bitterness aside because when you've been hurt so bad that you know what? You would really rather die than live. But you can't do that. You've got to forgive. Let it go. Breathe in, breathe out. And let the Holy Spirit come into your life. Cleanse out all of that. And when you can look at your enemy and say, I really forgive you. Amen. As Yeshua did. So think about that. When you start to make a video about anyone, I don't care who it is, anyone, remember, God really created that person. Yeshua died for that person the same as he died for you. And if we cannot forgive, then how can he forgive us? Think about it. Think about it, really. If I can't forgive you, then I can't expect Yeshua to forgive me. Thank you. In the name of Yeshua.